Welcome. Take a seat, get comfortable, and get ready for your journey.
Steering the cart, very, very important gesture. So this is the gesture that through UR, we've had to tweak and keep changing to really ensure that everyone understands it as much as possible. And again, much like the spellcasting we talked about, it's about keeping your arms straight. So the stop is just raising your arms above the head. It's like pulling the reins, pulling the horse's head back from both sides, and it makes the horse naturally stop. So again, it's a natural gesture. So in this case, what we're talking about now is experience orbs, and these are much like your standard experience orbs, and there are three different types. The green orbs you can pick up at any speed, and you just sort of travel over them. There you go, get some XP. And again, your XP can be spent on anything. So whether you've got combat XP, whether you've got traveling XP, you can always pick them up and use them on anything. The red XP orbs you can only go over while going fast, which we'll talk about later, and the blue ones are slow, aren't they? I mean, yeah, I can't remember if we tweaked that at the end as well, but the blue ones you can only go over if you're going at slow speed. So that allows players that really want to hoover up every single bit of XP. That's how they'll play the game. Other players who don't want to just take everything, they'll just go through at their own speed and decide how they want to play the game. So with sprinting, you've got a sprint bar. So think of a game like Burnout, and that's your boost bar, your nitrous oxide kind of thing, and it's basically your horse's energy.
Shall I go use it all up?
Yes. So every time you whip the horse, you can see the thing at the bottom change and show you what speed you're going at. Now, if you notice on the red one, there's an extra line. So if you use up all of the sprint bar and then you sprint while it's empty, the horse will actually take damage. So again, we're trying to make it so there's skill in this game. We're trying to make it so although it's a horse ride, although it's nice in a friendly area, it's a case of, okay, you've got to start playing it properly. So, as I was saying, in the sprint section of the sprint bar, with that little horse's head, there's a red bar that counts down next to it. And that bar shows you when you need to spend your next bit of sprint to keep the sprint up. So you shouldn't really be sprinting until that's empty. And that will allow you to get a rhythm going. You actually end up starting to sprint at a consistent speed and going, and it ends up, and you actually start really enjoying hitting the sprint moment. It's almost like a rhythm action game while you're steering the cart. And it's quite a subtle system. As you can see, that there's that extra bar which counts down, and that gives you the timing. So for the people that really want to, go at top speed, that's the best thing to do, is to wait for that to empty, and then that's when you crack again. And that will give you the most amount of cracks for a whole stamina bar as well.